So you were talking about this casting call,
Yes.
and they described 4 type of girls, A, B, C, D. What's your
Yes.
opinion on that?
Well, what shocked me was the B girls. You had to have long,
Natural hair.
natural real hair.
Yeah.
And Beyonce is the prototype, and I was like, but she doesn't even wear her own hair. So how can be? So the prototype is a fake. And then the D girls are African American and poor,
And not in good shape.
and not in a good shape.
And medium to dark skin tone.
Wow.
Why would you give yourself up?
Yeah.
That means you have low self-esteem as well, probably.
Yes.
I don't think that's the case. I mean, when you're an actor or an actress, you find it more interesting to play parts that aren't so shallow and it's, oh, I'm a pretty girl and I do everything perfect. But if you can play a part, if you can play a poor girl, if you can play someone with a difficult background, it's much more interesting to play such a part than a simple part that's perfect and has no depth.
I guess, but I think that they didn't really describe a role kind of in the
they
first
said-
2 girls. You know, they just had to be hottest of the hottest, real hair, no extensions, classy looking, great bodies. The other one, fine girls, blah, blah, blah. And then the D girls had to be
Like
poor,
poor.
and in bad shape and dark skinned.
So you're at home, you're like, okay, well, I'm fat, I'm poor, and I'm African American. Oh, yay, finally a job.
Like, it's not even, it's
It's
an extra.
changed.
I think it's an extra, like an extra scene.
Yeah, but still, people see it as a chance to do it because there are also casting calls for people who are really small and tiny, or are
I guess.
invalid,
Right, yeah.
or are Chinese, or are I don't know, old.
I wonder. Old. She's like old. But I really wonder, would it be different if those letters were the other way around? Like if A was African American girls, dark skin, poor, not in good shape, and D would be
I think
the
so.
hottest of the hottest models? Would that make you feel a bit?
Because normally a A is like very good. No. It's still the same.
Yeah. And you, what do you think about it?
It's certainly classist, and it's reinforcing racial stereotypes too. And they're obviously not looking for me because I belong in the A or B type, but I'm
artist. You
medium
don't
to
have
dark
long
skin.
hair.
Yeah, and a little bit of D, so they're not looking for me, you know. But I would go to make a statement and apply for maybe the A or B type. Like, look at me, you know, I can belong in those categories too.
So what has your experience been like being a black, natural-haired, plus-size model?
Well, it's very great because I can make a change in like the imagery of black people in general in visual culture, you know. But also most of the times like makeup artists or hair artists don't know how to deal with me.
Right.
And still now I'm an independent model, so I'm not with an agency because agencies are telling me like I can't make money off of you, you know. And you know, they should be a little bit more daring, you know.
Yeah,
so take a
yeah,
chance. I
absolutely.
mean, there's so many women like me who pay to see people like me on covers and stuff. So why not? you
Yeah.
know?
But why do they say they can't make money out of you then?
Because I'm colored, obviously, and because I have natural hair, and still, you
She's
know,
got hips.
I got hips too.
She got hips too.
Yeah, but that's necessary when you're a plus size model, of course.
I guess.
Yeah, but you know, the whole visual culture is mainly around stereotype, or well, not stereotypes, but mainly about white women with straight hair or light-skinned women with straight hair. And when you're colored, it's a little bit harder for you.
But also it's quite hard for blonde girls with pale skins with straight hair because there are like thousands of them and there are not so many individuals as you.
Yeah.
So I think it's easier for you to get the jobs than for the others who all look the same. It's that way in acting for me.
No, not at all. Because the only way they would want like a colored girl is for an editorial about the jungle or African
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Not me just because of my beauty, but me for my color or for my hair, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I always relate it to
yeah.
something else that's very specific.
Yeah.
But isn't that just the way the industry is? Isn't that just the way the industry you work in? Because when we got casted for this show, it was like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They looked at our personalities and the way we looked.
Yeah.
And that way they mixed the types together.
Yeah.
And it's not only about, it's also about our personalities, but it's the whole combination. So you get sort of picked out of a group of people all the time.
Yeah, it is how the industry works, but it shouldn't be like that because that's even why they're saying that I'm a plus size model. you know, women who are like not a size 0 or a size 2 or 4 are
Right.
feeling fat because they are not represented in visual culture. So it shouldn't be like that, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a change happening, or it's really still like that, or
There is a change happening, but yeah, it's just
Slowly.
going step by step, very
Yeah.
slowly. Yeah.
But you guys are gorgeous, and I want to thank you so much for your opinions, and thank you for coming to the show. Can we have a warm applause?
Yes.